Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews from the Overflow room. Baby, yeah. And today we have a substantial clump here of Miklos Rozsa. Yeah, great stuff. He wrote film music, but he also wrote excellent concert music. And right around, I guess it was the 90s. Let me take a look here. What's the date of this thing? Yeah, in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, his concert music became a thing, at least for about 15 minutes. I'm not sure it's still a thing, but it deserved to be a thing because it's really very, very good. And so I have it, and I got it, and Naxos has it, and Koch had it. Koch. Remember Koch, the label? Yes, they had it. And so we've got like a lot of really kind of interesting stuff here that shows just what a varied and interesting composer he was, of which film music was but a part. So we begin. Oh, this is such a wonderful disc. Oh my, of film music, people. Remember this one? I think we've talked about this. Oh, it's just endless fun. We've got Franz Waxman, his Sinfonietta for string orchestra and timpani, Miklos Rozsa, the Andante for string orchestra, and his Concerto for string orchestra, which is a lovely work, and then Bernard Herrmann, his Sinfonietta for string orchestra. 3 or 4 works, actually, by 1, 2, 3 wonderful composers for film who also did excellent concert music. This is with the Berlin Symphony Orchestra under Isaiah Jackson. It was on Koch International Classics, and God knows where it is now. Now we have, James Sedaris, who did a whole series of things with the Phoenix Symphony, the New Zealand Symphony, and whatnot. We have Rossa's Theme Variations and Finale, Opus 13A, the Hungarian Nocturne, which is beautiful, and the 3 Hungarian sketches, and lastly, the Overture to a Symphony Concert. Lovely orchestral works by an absolute master of the genre. What's this one? Oh yeah, the Concerto for Piano and Orchestra, the Cello Concerto, and this is his complete orchestral music, Volume 5. Do I have all of it there? I got 1, 2. I've got some more of it coming. It's in various spots. It really is. But this is lovely stuff. The Piano Concerto is tons of fun. See, these pieces never get played. Never, ever, 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 ever. And they really deserve to, because they're really, really good. So that was Sedaris in New Zealand also. And so is this. The Viola Concerto. I mean, how many really good viola concertos are there? Why don't we play this one? It's 32 minutes long. It's a serious work. It is 32 minutes. And the Symphonia Concertante for violin and cello and orchestra. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And we've got the Violin Concerto with Igor Grupman violin and the Concerto for string orchestra and the Andante for string. So this was Volume 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have it all here, basically, because there's one more at the bottom. Yes, I think I've got the whole series. Yay! Because sometimes they get broken up between upstairs and downstairs, or I didn't get all of it, or it's available in other places. Let's see. Miklos Rozsa conducts his epic film scores. Ben-Hur, El Cid, King of Kings, and Quo Vadis. And bonus, and he does his Spellbound Concerto. Wow, baby. Ooh, do me. Oh, it's terrific. This is on DRG Movies. I'm not sure what that means, but there they are. These film scores are just marvelous. And the funny thing about Rozsa is that his music is avowedly Hungarian sounding. Everything he wrote sounds Hungarian. Even his film noir scores and his Ben-Hur, it all sounds kind of Hungarian. But it works. It works beautifully. What's this one? Oh, yes, the Violin Concerto and the Symphonia Concertante on Naxos. This time with the Russian Philharmonic under Dmitry Yablonsky. And more film goodies. 3 choral suites with Eric Kunzel and the Cincinnati Pops and the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Yay! Ben-Hur, Quo Vadis, and King of Kings. Big, juicy hunks of screaming choral grand cast of thousands film score things. That's just great. Wonderful, wonderful music. And this is on CPO. the Sinfonia Concertante and this strange one-movement piece called Tripartita. That's a three-part partita in one movement or something, along with the Hungarian Nocturne. And this is with the Philharmonia Ungarica under Werner Andreas Albert. Yes, terrific. Let's see what we have here. Oh, the legendary Hollywood. This is on Citadel from the original motion picture scores. Julius Caesar, El Cid, The World, the Flesh, and the Devil. Fantasy on themes from Young Bess, Ben-Hur, Sodom and Gomorrah. Ooh, juicy. King of Kings, The Story of Three Loves, and Because of Him. This is a George Korngold production and Christopher Palmer, with the Utah Symphony, conducted by Elmer Bernstein and the Royal Philharmonic, conducted by Rainer Padberg. There we go. With all of this stuff. So we have suites from biblical epics and then all this other stuff. And it's just a joy. And it sounds wonderful, too. I mean, George Korngold, they knew what they were doing. And then there's this other Telarc thing that gives us the violin concerto, the cello concerto, and the theme and variations for violin, cello, and orchestra, with Robert McDuffie, Lynn Harrell, Yoel Levy, and the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra. See, Rozsa was becoming a big deal. I mean, he was really getting a lot of attention throughout the 90s. What was the date of this one? 2000. Yeah, I mean, he really was. And they recorded all of his stuff, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. I don't understand exactly why that's true. I mean, the actual film scores I have, but they're over at the film score library. I mean, I do have some separated out film scores. That's upstairs somewhere. And this one is, two film scores. Double Indemnity, The Killers, 3 film scores, and Lost Weekend. Big chunks, 33 minutes of The Lost Weekend, 26 minutes of Double Indemnity, and 11 minutes of The Killers. Yes! Some classic film music. And, this is an interesting disc. Modern Masters 1. This was on Harmonia Mundi. Harmonia Mundi, France, actually, with the London Symphony Orchestra under David Amos. What a weird collection. We've got the Rozsa Tripartita, again, Morton Gould's Folk Suite, and Giancarlo Minotti's Triple Concerto a Tre, and Mark Lavery's Emek Symphonic Poem. You can imagine how long this stayed in the catalog, right? That's why I got it while I could. You have to get these things while the getting's good. And Spellbound Concerto for piano and orchestra. It's like the Warsaw Concerto, 12-minute mini concerto. The Ben-Hur Suite and the Piano Concerto with Daniel Laval piano. The North Hungarian Symphony Orchestra of Miskolc under Laszlo Kovács. There it is. It's on, what label was this? Valois, Ovidis Naive, whatever they were calling it that week. And last but not least, yes, the world premiere of Rozsa's Symphony in 3 movements. Actually, it was in 4 originally, but one of the movements got lost. And Rozsa approved for it to be performed in 3-movement form, which is fine because it's 39 minutes long anyway. And then we have The Vintner's Daughter, the 12 variations on a French folk song. One of his most delightful pieces. It's absolutely wonderful. The New York Philharmonic, I think it was, gave a Rozsa concert actually in the middle of all of this celebratory stuff where they played the Vintner's Daughter and some orchestral works, but also film scores with the movies. And that was really, really fun. The Grand Chariot Parade in Ben-Hur. Well, people don't remember the chariot race itself is not scored. There is no music accompanying the chariot race. It's all the noise of the chariot race. But there's plenty of other Ben-Hur stuff to watch, and they did it with the movie, and oh my goodness, it was all synchronized. It was just beautiful. So there you have it, a really nice collection of Miklos Rozsa goodies, at least the part of it that I have down here. The rest of it, like I said, is up there. And he's a good composer, and his work deserves much more attention than just the 15 minutes of fame it earned a few decades ago. It seems like yesterday, it really does. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.